Welcome to Aiken This Week. I'm Emery Langston. I am so excited today to be at a very iconic location in Aiken, our Aiken County Farmers Market. And I'm very pleased to have some folks today that are going to talk about some programs and opportunities to enjoy over the summer months. And I'm being joined today by some ladies who are no stranger to Aiken This Week. Jenny Burghardt, who is the tourism manager for the City of Aiken. Avery Spears-Mahoney, who is the executive director of Aiken Downtown Development Association. And our new face today is Amanda Watson, and Amanda is the manager here at the Aiken County Farmers Market. Thank you all for being here, and love that the weather is getting warm, and this place really hopping all year long, but with the summer crops, this location is going to be filled with vendors, and then we have an exciting extension area that we're going to talk about. So this is one of my favorite Saturday morning locations by far, and the farmers market itself, the location where we are today, this is the oldest consecutively running farmers market in the same location in our state. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Very good. Well, that's kind of a big deal.
It is. It's a very big deal.
So, Amanda, let's just jump right in, and I want you to tell us about our farmers market and where we are today.
Well, we're like you said, we're at the same location. We've been here consecutively. We're open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And because we are just getting into summer crops, we aren't as busy on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Saturday, we're open from daylight to noon. So that's about 7 a.m. to noon.
Okay. That's
our biggest day. We are pretty much full under the pavilion here, which is really exciting. We have all different type of vendors, from produce vendors to fruit vendors to soap vendors to a guy that makes handmade cutting boards. So it just really is an amazing place to be on Saturday morning. We also are having,
Yep, you do so many tremendous things, and you know what I think is so wonderful is you come to the farmers market and you're going to pick up your tomatoes and your cucumbers and your green beans for dinner, and then, like you said, we have the additional vendors with the cutting boards and the soap and things like that that I think just make the experience of coming down here a lot more special.
Well, and the fun thing is, I've been down here before, and I see things I've never seen before, vegetables that I didn't know existed, different types of squash and things like that, and these farmers love what they sell. So you say, what in the world do I do with this? And they can name you, 10 different ways to prepare it, help people like me who don't really know, figure it out.
Sure.
And they can tell you the story, about each of those vegetables on their table. And it's just fun to see. They're so proud of what they're bringing because they're so connected to it. And you really get that sense of, knowing that you're supporting local and you're eating things that were grown right here in Aiken County. And it just gives it a whole different feeling than going to the grocery store where you're stressed out trying to fill your cart. Instead here you're leisurely talking to people, learning, walking, talking about how to grow things yourself if you want to.
I think that is so true. I mean, it's an experience. It's a very wonderful therapeutic experience actually to come to the farmers market to feel that sense of community. And how local everything is and how special everything is. So, Jenny, I see that there's some changes to our beautiful farmers market. So, can you tell us a little bit about this beautiful mural that we're seeing behind us today?
Yes, isn't it lovely? This was a mural that was done just over the past month by local artist Betsy Wilson-Mahoney. And she did this as a part of the Aiken Through Art project that Leadership Aiken County did. And so Leadership Aiken County got together with different historic locations throughout Aiken and paired them with an artist that was going to do something at each location. And this is the first one to be completed. So we're really proud of that. But other locations have sculptures and a whole variety of different things. At the Train Museum, they'll have a mosaic. So really things that the public are welcome to enjoy, but also that tie in to that location and to the significance of the history in Aiken. So here you see different iconic scenes that represent Aiken. You see Blue Peter's tree and Red Cliff Plantation in the background. But then you also see what else is very important to Aiken. Like you said, this is one of the oldest farmers markets. And so you see the transition, how farming has transitioned from, that's a tractor from 1918 and all the way to today. And so you get a sense of that as well as throughout the seasons, which, every season here is so different. So you see spring, fall, and summer, and all of that is portrayed here.
Well, it is truly, truly beautiful and such a unique piece to have in our farmers market. Just kind of speaks to the vibrancy of our community, the vibrancy that you experience when you come here, and truly, truly very special. And on that note, Amanda, with this being such the vibrant location that it is, can you tell us what's maybe new these days for the farmers market?
We have a lot of things going on right now. We have cooking demos every Saturday through Clemson Extension. We have an amazing guy that's doing them, Josh Hobbs. He's here from about 8 to 11:30 every Saturday. The Master Gardners are here the first Saturday of every month.
I'm sure those cooking demonstrations are wildly popular.
They are. They're absolutely amazing. He has recipe cards. He cooks fresh food, fresh vegetables. Everything he gets is fresh local products from the market. So he picks them out first thing in the morning when he gets here, and then he sets up and he cooks. And so he cooks throughout the day as he's here. They're very widely popular. Last week he had a big crowd around his table, so you couldn't really make it around his table. But they are definitely wildly popular, and we have a lot of fun with him, and he's fun and exciting to hang out with and talk to, and he can give you recipes and ideas just off of what he's around every week.
Sure. So come early to see those demonstrations on Saturday morning. So do you remember what the dish he prepared last week was, to kind of give us a little peek into what we might experience?
Last week he did garden tortillas. So it was fresh garden vegetables wrapped in a tortilla. And the week before that was strawberry salsa.
Oh my goodness.
Both which were absolutely delicious.
So you have a pretty fun job.
I do. I really love my job. And I get to go home with fresh vegetables every weekend.
Yeah. So that's a real win-win.
It is. I buy my fresh vegetables every weekend and go home and cook for the week. It's great.
And one fun thing that Josh really focuses on is not just different recipes, but also his premise is how to cook healthy on a budget. And so sometimes you think buying fresh or buying local is going to be more expensive, but if you buy what's in season, and you learn how to use it, then you can create some really wonderful things for inexpensive. So
and that's really a neat avenue to go
What's
down.
really neat is he had last week with him a really neat study that the USDA had done, and comparing farmers market prices to national averages at your national chain stores.
Okay.
And we're actually lower than your national chain stores to buy your produce.
So everybody does need to come out to the farmers market.
So it makes a difference.
Lot local, fresher.
right.
You know where it's coming from.
You know where it's coming from. Very important. Well, there's so many exciting things going on, and I think it's just a really great thing that we're going to talk about the extension location that's coming up on its 3rd year, and this is the partnership with Aiken Town Down Development Association and the City of Aiken to offer the farmers market in the alley. So can both of you kind of speak to where we are, where we've been, where we're going, and what this summer is going to look like for us?
Absolutely. That partnership started 3 years ago when we were just trying to look at different ways to attract folks downtown during the week, and family-friendly events that everyone can enjoy. So it was a natural kind of partnership with the farmers from the farmers market to bring them downtown on Thursday evenings. So, that's just something that we found to be a really successful recipe, and folks enjoyed it. And we try to add something new every year, kind of keep it fresh, not only the farmers, but also the event.
Right. So yeah, it really is just a festive time. There's live music every week. A lot of, the restaurants are selling things that you can sit outside on the patio and eat after or before you get your produce, or you can get some things and eat and walk around and experience. So some different things we're doing this year. The first week, we're celebrating school being out. So it's our kickoff party, and we'll be having free snow cones for the kids. And then we always celebrate the 4th of July. This year that'll be on June 30th, which is right before the 4th. And so we'll have watermelon to give away, some of those things. And then at the end of the season, August 11th, we are going to be partnering with the United Way, and they're going to be hosting their silent auction for the photo contest, and that will be in the alley and in the municipal building, and so people can go in between and see that. So some other, this year we have a lot more artisans that are going to be out and represented, and so not only will you find all the fresh produce and meats and cheeses, but there's also some jewelry and, like she said, cutting boards,
jewelry, soaps, pottery.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
So
lots of
yeah,
things.
a lot of if you're
a lot of
looking for a
different
gift,
things.
I always end up finding something that fits, just that right person.
Sure,
So.
sure. That's so neat. Now, you mentioned the kind of the special stuff that you have going on with the artisans, and y'all usually have a musical feature from time to time. Is that something that will continue this year?
Absolutely, yeah. We have different types of music throughout the event. So each evening we'll have an artist or a musician rather playing, and I think this time we have a different one, different genre every
Very good.
every week. So
That's exciting. Well, Amanda, this is going to be your first farmers market in the downtown area.
It is.
So I know that being a part of this for the period that you have, and then knowing that we're going to create that alternate location, and we're excited about the things that you had mentioned. Can you kind of speak to any of the other vendors that might be there that you're excited about that we may be seeing in the alley this summer?
We have a very wide variety of different types of vendors. Some of our vendors that are here on Saturday are going to be down there, but then we have some new vendors that are going to be down there doing different things, and some that we've never had before.
Very good.
So that'll be a lot of fun. We have a new vendor that strictly does pears. She has a pear orchard, so it's something different and new that I think will be very fun to have. So
Yeah, that will be.
it's a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be exciting, and looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Josh Hobbs, who does the cooking demos, he'll be there every Thursday night also,
Wow, so
Just
he'll be
new this
doing
year.
and he's new.
the cooking demonstrations on Thursday as
Right.
well. So we'll get the benefit of him on the Thursday nights in the alley, and then still here on Saturday.
Here on Saturday.
Well, that is tremendous. That is, and that's a new thing.
Right.
it is, and I think to that point, just creating the awareness. Not only are we attracting folks to downtown to enjoy the restaurants and some of the businesses that stay open late or are also featured in the farmers market, but also creating awareness about this market.
Yeah.
Sure.
And trying to kind of cross market and get people over here on Saturday mornings as well.
Well, Avery, I think that's just a perfect segue to a question that I was going to ask you, because this truly is a win-win. I mean, this is a win-win situation on so many levels. But with downtown development, talk a little bit about how this is going to benefit the businesses in downtown, or maybe some of the roles that they will play on Thursday night farmers market.
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, some businesses, will stay open late in conjunction with the market. Also, we have a few businesses that are featured in the market, that come out of their stores and participate. So, and then of course, the restaurants in the alley are a natural, place for people to mingle and have dinner. Also, throughout downtown.
Sure.
So folks, may come to the market and then stay in downtown a little longer that evening than they normally would.
Sure.
So and then you always may have Cindy Sweet Shop walking through the alley and passing out treats to the patrons in the market. So it's just a really good fit.
It truly is. I mean, and just to, come early and stay late just for the opportunity maybe that Cindy is walking through the.
There you go. Why not?
That's wonderful. Through the 2 years, and this being the third that this has been going on, I know that y'all have seen increased numbers and participation of people coming out. It really does create a sense of community, which is very special and neat. On a summer's night, you can come downtown, get your shopping done, pick up a couple of gifts, enjoy our downtown businesses and eat downtown, enjoy the music. I mean, it's just, a really, really neat thing. So Avery, can you talk to us a little bit? The venue has changed a little bit from last year. The alley looks different than it did this time last year. So can you speak to that just a little bit?
Absolutely, and this is it's kind of neat because this will really be the first big event that we have in that new space. So I think it's
kickoff.
More conducive to festivals now and events, being that there's no sidewalk. It's just the pavers and it's all flush throughout the alley. So it'll create a space that I think everyone will enjoy.
Yeah, and move around so easily in and navigate very cleanly.
Right.
So that's great. Well, is there anything else that we haven't touched on today that y'all can think that we might have missed? Because I know we have covered a lot.
I think we just need to make sure everyone comes out.
Yeah.
June through August is when we'll be down there.
Right.
So.
First night, June 2nd.
Correct.
Every Thursday night through the summer. What is your end date on this?
August 11th.
August 11th. Well, man, what a neat way to end the program.
Right.
Too. So.
And it's 5 to 7:30.
5 to 7:30. So, well, we hope that all of you out there will join us at Farmers Market Thursday nights in downtown Aiken, and also here at our beautiful Aiken County Farmers Market on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So, ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. As mentioned earlier, there are going to be some very special events that will be taking place in the Farmers Market. We have a particular event that we're going to be talking about today with some very special ladies. I'm now being joined by Sheri Clemons, who is our Community Relations Coordinator for the City of Aiken, and by Sharon Rogers, who's the President of the United Way of Aiken County. So thank you both for being here and taking a few minutes.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun, talking about what the United Way does and kicking off the fundraising event and what the City of Aiken is going to do with their efforts this year. I'm really excited to talk about that. So we're just going to jump right in. Sheri, this year you're the representative for the City of Aiken for the United Way campaign, and organizations all over our county do a tremendous job each year of fundraising to support the tremendously important programs that are supported by the United Way. So we're getting a jump start early, I guess, on our fundraising through the City of Aiken. And we're going to be hosting a photo contest in June. And then there is going to be an auction on August the 11th at the Farmers Market downtown as one of those special events.
Yes.
So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what this fun program is going to be?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Sure.
Well, this is going to be the third annual photo contest to benefit the United Way of Aiken County. We're very excited to have this. We're just very excited, and the name of it, Iconic Aiken.
Iconic Aiken.
Yes.
Cool.
So we are ready for all the residents to send in anything that represents Aiken. Farmers Market, could be the courthouse,
Absolutely.
South Boundary. Can you have
Train Depot, Citizens Park. I love Hopelands. I walk my dogs in Hopelands all the time, so And when I think about Aiken, I think about the beautiful gardens and the pathways and the fountains.
Yeah, so it could be anything. It could be your teenager. It could be a professional photographer. It could be an amateur.
To submit the photographs.
Yes.
Anyone.
Yes. And it would be $5 per photograph
$5 per photograph
That's
for
correct.
entry. Okay,
per
great.
entry. And you could do it several ways. You can upload it on our website, or you can take it on a CD to the finance building.
Right.
Administrative finance building. The address.
It's on Lawrence Street,
Okay.
and it's where you pay your water bill. So
That's right.
I think everybody knows that location, so they can drop off CDs at that location on Lawrence Street.
Yes. Or they can mail it.
Okay,
And it's
very
the
good.
P.O. Box 1177, Aiken, South Carolina 29801.
Very good.
And there's several ways you could do that.
Very good.
And the winning photographs will be auctioned off, which will be the main auction August the 11th,
Right.
which will be at the Municipal Center.
Right, the Municipal Center in downtown. So taking full advantage of the downtown farmers market
Yes.
and that entry off of the beautifully reconstructed alley.
That is correct.
And it is so gorgeous.
It truly
What a
is.
wonderful venue for this event.
Truly.
We're very excited.
Yes, so that'll cause a lot of excitement. So the winning photographs from all that are submitted, I guess there'll be a panel of judges who will choose from the selections, and
Yes,
then
we will
those.
have a line of 5 judges,
Okay.
and they will submit all the photographs to the final 10. And we will have this at the auction at the Municipal Building, and they will be blown up on canvases.
Okay, all right. So the
Yeah.
the winning 10 will be blown up on canvas, and that will be a live auction.
That's correct.
And that's always a lot of fun.
Very exciting. So we will have Coach T will be the auction.
Oh, very good. That's
Yeah.
always fun. He creates a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
So now for that will be the live auction, and there will be a silent auction going on as well.
That is correct. The silent auction will be inside the building, and the opening bids will be $10.
Very good.
And just, walk up and just sign up on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And we plan to have all the photographs that have been entered.
Have been submitted for silent auction that night as well.
That's correct.
That is going to be so much fun. What an opportunity to take a little piece of Aiken home that's unique. I mean, our city is so beautiful with so many iconic places. So what a tremendous opportunity to support such a phenomenal program. And then at the same time, take a little piece of Aiken home. Early Christmas shopping is what I'm thinking.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I've taken some
I know
of
you
those over
have,
the last
Sharon.
couple of years, and I proudly display those.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed. So how much fun is this going to be? Now, where can we find out some information about rules and regulations and things like that?
You can look up all the rules and regulations on the City of Aiken website.
Website.
And that
Okay.
will have everything on there.
Very good.
And let me show you an example of a photograph from last year. This is one of them, photographed by Nancy Mosley, First Baptist Church of Aiken. And this is an example of one of those photographs.
Very good.
So anything iconic Aiken.
And what is iconic to you?
Yes.
So that's exciting. Well, Sharon, let's just follow up a little bit and tell us about how this program is going to help to benefit the United Way campaign.
Oh, thank you, Emery. We are so grateful that the City of Aiken is continuing this wonderful fundraiser to support United Way. You know, every year United Way goes out to our wonderful community and asks to help raise $3 million to support 50 critical need programs in our community. Supports education, health care for folks that are uninsured or underinsured, financial stability for those that are unemployed or underemployed, and people that are just having crisis. You know, we're sitting here at this wonderful farmers market, and it's usually teeming with vendors that are selling wonderful vegetables and things, and there's so many in our community that don't have enough food to eat. don't have a nice home to live in. There are children that, you know, otherwise would go home to an empty house if we didn't have after-school programs. There are at-risk students that, you know, we need to wrap our arms around and make sure that they are encouraged and given opportunities so that they can graduate and hopefully go on to bigger and better things. That's how we're going to solve our problems in our community, by making sure that our children know and realize they have opportunities.
Right.
And just seniors, our seniors that live on fixed incomes, through congregate dining, through Meals on Wheels, through transportation programs, our Project Vision home repairs. There's so many people that live in homes that need repair, and these folks can't afford that. So the funds go to things like that. And our disabled, our intellectually, emotionally disabled folks in our community, organizations like Tri Development that has such wonderful programs, Busy Bakers, and you know, the Tri Development crew comes in and cleans our office a couple of times a month. And it's just so important. People just don't realize, because so many of us are so very blessed.
Right.
And we don't realize there's so many in our community that don't have what we have. That's what Live United, you know,
Yes.
our little live by motto
Right.
is Live United.
That's right.
And it's just recognition that, you know, we're all in this together. Our community is beautiful and strong, but we're only as strong as our weakest link. And it's so very important for us that are blessed to give back.
Right.
And help those, not by giving them a helping hand, by giving them a hand up.
That's right.
Just reaching out in friendship and love and making sure that everybody has that chance for a good life, because that's what we're all about.
That's right.
Is to improve lives in our community. And this fundraiser, the proceeds will go to benefit all of these wonderful programs in our community that are providing that safety net for people that need it. And thank goodness we have that. We have it because of the generosity of our community. So thank you. Thank you, Sheri, and thank you, Emery.
Oh, our pleasure.
And thank you to everybody that's going to participate.
Yes. Well, and I know that the list will be long of all the wonderful things that the United Way will be doing, and with the great organizations, and this will just be one part of a program that will be benefiting.
Yes.
And so we hope to see all of you at the Farmers Market in downtown on August the 11th to support this wonderful program. Take some great pieces of Aiken home with you through the auction, but submit your photographs. This is a great way to get involved. A couple of ways to get involved with this program. So, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you
for being here to share this
Thank
great
you.
program, and we look forward to it. And we thank you for joining us today on Aiken This Week, and we'll see you next time.